Hey everyone, Brandon here from Building Wealth Flow. Thought I'd share some insights. I took my daughter, who's 18, who has interest in real estate, to a conference recently, and she shared her 6 insights of what she learned. I made sure I did not share anything and I did not coach her in any way because I wanted to hear purely what she got out of the conference. It probably will, man, it is so interesting, enlightening, insightful, and maybe you, as I, learned a few things and was reinforced in things I think about. So stay with me. I pray that you have stewardship of the knowledge and money you're entrusted with. Okay, let's get going. And I've got them right here in front of me of what she wrote down. And man, was I encouraged, and me as a father, very proud of what she put down as her insights. And from that 2-day conference, it was just very encouraging and just, one of those proud father moments. But the first thing she said, the first thing she learned was that number 1, direct investing is better than investing in others' projects. How interesting and how insightful. For us as investors, we've seen even recently how a lot of these syndications have failed or are failing. And the underwriting from the person selling people the syndication, it was more about a sales job than really underwriting the project. And that having control over your own investment controls your own destiny. And she felt like, she wrote down that direct investing is so much better for her. And what we as a family, what we do, we want to have control over our investment business. And that you have that, it is so much better than investing in others' projects. Number 2. Making the rental nice is important because you want them to be proud of where they live. Very insightful. So as you're building your investment portfolio, I heard something from a friend of mine, Casey Franchini, that your investment will look like your tenants and your tenants will look like your investments. How you handle your investment properties will attract or detract the right tenants to your property. You want them to be proud of where they live and attract that person that will take pride in where they live. They take pride in living there. They'll also take better care, and that property will begin to look like your tenant. Number 3, don't constantly change your strategies, because you could end up going backwards. Think about that. From an 18-year-old, what I see with adults is they're constantly looking for the next shiny thing. She understands the power of focus and staying with one strategy, mastering that strategy. The returns get better. It gets better over time, and then and only then would you consider looking at another strategy. But staying focused, that if you're constantly changing your strategy, you could end up hurting yourself and going backwards with your results. I thought that was extremely insightful coming from an 18-year-old. I'm in many REI groups, and they're always looking for the next best speech that they're going to go in that strategy. The next best video they watch, they go in that strategy. They're moving around and they never dial in their BuyBox and know what a great deal is because they're constantly moving their strategy. Number 4, and this goes back kind of like number 2, your rentals will become the outcome of who your renters are. It's that quality tenant. Holding accountable the type of renters you put into your properties. Looking for those right renters dictate the outcome of what your return is on your rental properties. Number 5, have a realistic buy box and prepare to have difficulties. She knows the power of staying with a strategy, coming up with a buy box that works, and not just changing your buy box just because you want a deal. You're staying with that buy box and understanding any returns. Doing something great does have its difficulties, but you can overcome those difficulties and going after great. Number 6, take it one rental at a time. She learned that, and I know what she heard, a speech of somebody that went in too hard, too fast, and jumped in all the way, buying lots of properties before they really understood it at a deep level, and had to go through years of overcoming the mistakes versus buying one rental at a time, learning it, understanding actually the mistakes you make. Because I say, once you're getting into the real estate investment business, that first one, you don't know what you don't know, and there's about 30% that you don't know until you own your first one. Be careful jumping in all the way because you want it. I call it that Veruca principle from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. She said, I want it, and I want it all now. That's some of these investors. Take it steady. Take one at a time. Learn what you don't know, and then the next one, the investment gets better. And then you get better on the third one. Then you can go faster and faster, but go one at a time until you understand and really dial in and master that strategy. Those were her 6 insights. I'd love to hear your comments of the insights of an 18-year-old Bailey. I'm so proud of her. These are great insights, and I thought I'd share. She didn't want to come on this video. She had that camera shy and she said she would be very embarrassed, but I thought these 6 insights were worth sharing whether she was on the video or not. I hope this enlightened you, encouraged you, and empowered you in your real estate investment journey. Till next time.